Overseas, scores of supporters of ousted Egyptian President Mohamed Morsi have reportedly been killed in clashes with security forces in the capital Cairo after a night of mass protests. Doctors at a field hospital run by the demonstrators said yesterday that 75 people had been killed close to the Morsi supporters nearly 1 month sit-in near the Rabaa al-Adawiya Mosque in Cairo's Nazar city.
There was no immediate comment from state authorities, but state TV citing the health ministry said at least 21 people were killed and 177 injured. Another 1,000 people were wounded in the violence, medics said, warning that they could not cope with all the casualties. Gihad El-Haddad, the Muslim Brotherhood spokesman, said the shooting started shortly before pre-dawn morning prayers on the fringes of a round-the-clock vigil, being staged by backers of Morsi, who was toppled by the army more than 3 weeks ago. Haddad said, quote, "They are not shooting to wound, they are shooting to kill," unquote, adding that the death toll could rise. In Alexandria, 7 people were reported killed and hundreds injured in clashes between supporters and opponents of Morsi yesterday. Supporters and opponents of Morsi staged mass rival rallies across the country, bringing hundreds of thousands into the streets and laying bare deep divisions within the Arab world's most populous country. Army Chief General Abdel Fattah al-Sisi had called for a mass show of support yesterday for a crackdown on terrorism. Hundreds of thousands of anti-Morsi protesters obliged and gathered in Cairo's Tahrir Square and around Ittihadiyya Presidential Palace. Well over 200 people have died in violence since the overthrow of Morsi, most of them Brotherhood supporters.
The latest figures coming in from Egypt. According to the Guardian newspaper, at least 136 Morsi supporters have been killed in clashes. North Korea put its military hardware on show at a parade to mark the 60th anniversary of the Korean War ceasefire, an event that will be closely watched for any evidence the country has made progress in its ballistic missile program.
State TV showed thousands of troops and spectators roared, "Protect Kim Jong-un with our lives," when the youthful leader appeared on the podium, flanked by top party and military leaders at the sprawling Kim Il-sung Square. The parade to mark the 60th anniversary of the Korean War ceasefire on the 27th of July 1953 was the first since last year, when one was held for the birth centenary of the North's founder leader, Kim Il-sung. Since then, the North successfully launched a long-range rocket in December and conducted its third nuclear test in February. Both events drew UN sanctions and triggered a dangerous surge in military tensions on the Korean peninsula that lasted for several months. China's Vice President Li Yuanshao, heading the Chinese delegation invited for the anniversary celebrations, joined Kim on the podium. China's relationship with North Korea, famously described by Mao Zedong as being as close as lips and teeth, was forged in the 1950-53 Korean War, which China entered to prevent North's total defeat.
And finally, in sports, Pradeep Sanjay clinched the bronze medal in the men's 400 meters T46 event at the 2013 IPC Athletic World Championships for disabled athletes. The championship is being held in Lyon, France.
Pradeep Sanjay won the bronze medal for the event with a time of 50.03 seconds. Gunther Matzinger of Australia won the event, while the silver medal went to Etienne Calderon of Cuba. Incidentally, Pradeep Sanjay won the Paralympic bronze medal in the same event last year, becoming the first Sri Lankan athlete to win a Paralympic medal.
Well, that's a wrap from all of us here at News First. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm Sonali Wanigabadage, wishing you a good night.
Hotline 0114